What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and we're coming at you right after the PvP tournament, where we're about to see what rewards we got. But there was, of course, a lot of drama on the last day once again. We'll talk about the errors and the special post from Playdom a little bit later in this video. But first, I do want to take a look at all the rewards. So clicking on the link, we see we did get Adamantium. Alright, cutting in really quickly. You are not seeing this on your screen. And there's a long story behind this one, but we'll get into everything once we start showing Deathlok in combat. Basically what happened though was the audio recorded and the video didn't. So I apologize, but I'm trying my best to fix this video. And like I said, I'll explain more once we get into Deathlok in action. But like I said, we did finish in Adamantium, and now continuing the original audio. Despite not doing a single battle on the last day. Not exactly by choice, mind you. Although, I did kind of think of doing that. But anyways, like I said, we'll get into it. First of all, we got 100,000 silver. Next, of course, 10 gold. Then we're going to get the Lil. It sounds weird saying Lil. Little, we'll just say Little, Boomer. Lil Boomer. And following that, well, there was an announcement about the flight suit. And like I said, I'll read you what they put up and also provide a link in the description below. By the way, there's going to be some additional rewards this time. But that comes with some speculation, because I don't think they're moving anyone up leagues this time. In fact, I think they're going to give us rewards that have nothing to do with the tournament rewards, sort of like gold or CP. But as for our Adamantium prize, it's Deathlok. At this point, we only need the Superior Spider-Man, and hopefully you watched my lockbox video because you'll see how close we are to that one, but yet so far away. Listen, Agent, I'm not just some machine man assassin. I have a life, a daughter. I want to make this world a better place for her. That's something worth fighting for. Agreed. So there he is, Deathlok himself. And with that, we're going to check him out in some PvE. That's also, of course, where I'm going to discuss the article and my experiences in PvP, especially with the final day. So stay tuned for some Deathlok action. Alright, so I'm very sorry about that piecemeal beginning. Like I said, there were problems with the video. The audio recorded, but the video did not. In fact, pretty much everything was an absolute disaster. Much like the final day of PvP. By the way, we're using Fixer because of Combat Suite. It's going to cause allies to deal extra damage with technology attacks. Unfortunately, even though I think that all of Deathlok's moves should be tech attacks, they are not. So this isn't going to help him out as much as we would like. In fact, his level 1, which is all we have right now, isn't even labeled a tech attack. So what we're going to kind of do is edit in a second battle after the first wave of this battle. That way we can see his level 2 attack, and that one actually is tech. Okay, and one other thing that I did want to show, since everyone wanted to see the new flight suit. Well, you may have heard, it's broken. When you click it, nothing happens. Now let me go ahead and read what Playdom said for anyone who might not have seen it yet. I will also place a link to this post in the description below for anyone who wants to read it for themselves. But PvP 21 Important Communication says, Agents, the Infiltrator's flight suit reward continues to show some issues during testing. Equipping the suit will not result in any of its attributes functioning as intended. The current PvP tournament will end as scheduled, but the suit will not be functional until a later update. We are working on an update as quickly as possible, and will provide additional information as it becomes available. Then they add, due to the frustration experienced during this season, we will be awarding players of all tiers additional bonuses. Players are going to receive their regular rewards, and then upon the season's conclusion, the additional bonuses will be awarded automatically in the near future. So that's where the speculation comes in. We don't quite know what we're going to get. But as far as this season, especially the final day, I do want to go over that with everyone just so you know what happened. Now for me, I couldn't log in to about 2:30 or 3 p.m. and the tournament ended at 5. I luckily fought to a very high rating the night before, and so I figured I'd be fine. But still, when I went to do one battle, hoping to at least get my daily 5 in, after winning, I immediately had to refresh. So it didn't count as a win and it probably even counted as a loss. So naturally I didn't want to go back in and battle just to lose again. And actually I even tried to fight a group boss before that, and after beating him, instead of getting rewarded, I got a refresh. So I mean, from the moment I logged in, I knew it was going to be unplayable. Because of all of this, I didn't do a single battle that counted the entire final day. But luckily we still got Deathlok and all the other rewards. Now I know that many of you weren't that lucky, and as always I invite you to share your stories with us. So just post any of your complaints, frustrations, or victories in the comment section below. I really do appreciate your feedback, and I hope you all finished in your desired league. Now after the tournament finished, I just want to tell you my problems didn't end there. First of all, I had plans for the night, so I really wanted to make a video as soon as I could, but at first, I could not log in the game, so I couldn't even collect my rewards. Luckily, a friend of mine, Agent Seraph, did show me how to get into the game, so I at least had that battle won. Then after logging in, I set up my audio to record, and my video did not. So I was talking and explaining all the rewards, as you heard, and yet I didn't have any video. So once again I went to Facebook and asked for some people to help me out, and I'd like to thank Mark and Corey for providing me a few screenshots. That was extremely helpful, and I think it at least allowed me to somewhat save this video, though I know it's really odd editing, and once again I apologize. Anyways though, after collecting all this stuff to try to make the video, I had to leave. So I couldn't fully finish it. Then I didn't get home till about 6 a.m. And I was at the lake, by the way, fishing. We've been having really terrible weather, and there were even tornadoes in the area. But tonight was actually going to be a pretty nice night, and so we made plans to go out. Well anyways, when I figured I was going to get home after 6 a.m., I originally was going to make this a lost video. I just figured I'll go ahead and post some Deathlok footage later, but this video is basically not going up. Between not having the footage of the actual rewards, and then not posting it right away like I originally planned, well I just figured, what's the point? But then on my way home I thought everyone's gonna wonder why didn't you make a reward video? And so I decided to stay up and make sure I posted this. And that's the full story, so I just hope that it isn't as bad as it seems. And I also want to let you know that I'm going to have an Ultimate Spider-Man video coming very soon. I will continue to level Deathlok and showcase him as well. Not to mention Superior Spider-Man as soon as I get lucky enough to get the 8th cover. So just make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to the channel because next week I should be a lot less busy. And because of that, I can really get back to making some new and entertaining videos, including finally a new poor man's PvP. So that's going to be it for this one, but I do want to thank you all for watching and for bearing with me. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck and take care.